Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Unless you're watching this VOD on one of the other 6 days of the week, in which case, hello, Alchin here. I don't have a ton of time today. I've got a little under 2 hours, about 9:15 in the morning, and I've got D&D at 11. But with that little bit of time, I wanted to spend my time at Sandrock. Hello, everyone. Sure. I should have just preloaded all of this. My bad. I don't even remember if this is supposed to exist either. I haven't played this game in quite a while, which is a shame. Because I intended to go kind of full hog into it, and then I just had a billion other things pulling at me. Ah, the disappointing bookcase. I did promise to do something with you the next time I played, but I anticipated having more time than that. So absolutely not. We're going to get our blueprint. We're going to get this moisture farm on the go so that the town doesn't have to be so thirsty.
Howdy, partner.
Hungry, whatever.
What's Sandrock news for hello? Hope you got plenty of rest. I prepared the room
Oh my
for our
God.
builder crew.
I gave you the materials for this too. Oh my god, okay. Today's going to be the densest day ever. Yeah, our builder crews. I'm on it.
First stop, the train station. You might have noticed that the floorboards on the platform there are all full of potholes. Well, that ends
Hold on,
today.
is that something that's actually true? Is that a hold on, let me see that. There was that little bit of repair done down there, but potholes. Oh, goodness me, I never came in here before.
Here we are. Let's fix these holes.
That's the way that your floor was in your workshop in the first game. Yeah. Mian, did you just assume would have the material? I gave you the materials when I turned in the quest, right? Hold on. Should she have not given them to me for this little... I wasn't told I was supposed to bring things? Wood, and... You're gonna be scrap though, right? Do you just give raw wood? Eggs, plant fiber, wood. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, Mian. Well, this is kind of entirely your fault and not at all mine. God. There was stuff I actually wanted to talk about today, and then this game just... It has to be boards, specifically. They're not, like, sitting here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I gave her tons of boards, too. In the prep up for this quest. No. Maybe this is her giving me the materials back, and... Oh no, it's my friend. Valence, it's me again. So, your ma's already replaced you. I guess she got tired of waiting for you to come home, and instead found a smarter, more beautiful, kinder version of you. I was even at your house yesterday. She cooked a massive meal for everyone. During dinner, they were telling stories about when we were young. A little embarrassing, if I'm honest, but it made me laugh regardless. Kept reminding me of how you left, though. I mean, not that I'm sad or anything. I just kind of miss our stupid adventures. Remember that tree you used to climb when we were young? One you fell out of and everyone was fussing over you? Ugh, I remember you got to miss a whole week of school. I was so jealous. Anyway, Director Lowe managed to revive it. It started blooming and everything. He's been doing some research lately that'll bring dead trees back to life. I'm sending a photo of it. It's really awesome. You wouldn't understand, though, so just stick to your building, okay? Speaking of dead things, how's Sandrock treating you? I heard it used to be an oasis, but then desertification killed everything, bringing in sandstorms and drought. It's actually super interesting how it happened. But I hope you don't get blown away in the sandstorms. I know you. There's no way you're hiding when they come. Alright. I'm gonna tell you something, but you have to promise you won't laugh. I was gonna make a joke about hiding when you come, but I'm just too mind-flooded right now. I learned to knit the other day. I know what you're thinking, but no, I'm actually pretty good at it. Your mom taught me how. By the way, she told me to tell you to wear the t-shirt she made you. Anyway, I've sent you a scarf I made. You have to wear it whenever there's wind or something. You wrap it around your head like those stupid old world cartoons you used to watch. Right, my hands are starting to ache now, so I want to stop writing. Don't miss me too much. Your friend forever, Mia. Day 14, summer, year 1. I got this handmade scarf here, the perfect gift from Mia. You taking that? Well, I guess we'll send a reply too. I love the scarf, thank you. Why do you think I'd laugh at you? I think it's really cool that you're learning a new skill. When you wear it every day, I think everyone's gonna be jealous. Wow, I can't believe you revived the tree. I used to love playing on that tree. I remember when I got sick, you were so sad. You know, in Sandrock, trees are special. You can't cut them down, and the only way to get wood is to buy it from the store. Is that how I'm intended to be getting wood? Huh. I guess that makes sense. I guess I'm just too scrappy for that, you know, transaction nonsense. This exchanging money for goods and services garbage. Why would I do that when I can produce the goods and handle the services? Huh. Those cartoons are cool. You like them too. You can't pretend you didn't run around with your arms back and play fighting with me and making noise and everything. Those times were actually really fun. I like to learn about the desertification. It sounds really interesting. I know something Sandrock struggles with, so I think it would be good for me to learn more about it more. When I came here, I didn't know anything about it. Since talking to people, I really want to help. Okay, so, like, my natural, like, people-pleaser instincts are telling me to express our love of the scarf. But this is just true. I would like to know more about the process of desertification, you know? Maybe about ways of, like, bioengineering to reverse it, too. So I'm gonna send that back, hoping that Nia eventually give me a little bit more advice on that front. And now I got a bandana. Is that an accessory, or is that going to compete with my... Let's see. I don't know if the stats are better, but it's a gift from a friend, so I gotta wear it. I don't make the rules. I mean, I did make the rule, completely arbitrarily. Just because it feels right, though. Hooray. Went into the breach and found out that you were telling the truth. We were so surprised. We checked the hole you closed. It's holding steady. It's probably the source of the monsters. We've also informed Minister Matilda of the incident. She asked us to expedite the plan to expel the Gigglers from the vicinity, as well as give you a reward for the help. It's attached in this letter. Risked my life for 50 goals. Where's the 100 gold fee for emotional damage? Because you fucking assumed I lied to you, huh? We don't consider that much a threat, so it'll stay open as a hazardous ruins for you, so you can go build your stuff whenever you need it, huh? Okay, cool, so I can go back to, the dungeon I did. It's like a random... Cool. Hell yeah. Builder, as promised, I finished designing a new hydrogel. Attached. Leather, copper, engine, blade, pipe. Plate, tube, pipe. Okay. That all seems super doable. Dear Sandrockers, we understand that the food situation is dire, and after a full night of discussion, we might have a solution. Come on down to the fireside tonight at 1800, and we'll shed a little light on the subject. No, I'm gonna solve this problem before then. I'm not going with some church meeting. We're solving this with science. Let's see here. Temptation to make dew collectors must be resisted. Huh. think we should be able to handle all that. The core is the most important part of the hydrogel. Or, if it needs every part to run, isn't every part equally important? The most complicated part. I agree that that's like a better way to think about it, for sure. But there's like a romance to a, you know, most important piece. Okay. Yeah, let's get piped up. Man, we should have been making a lot more copper. Oh, I guess we kind of foresaw this, did we? Or at least we thought, hey, we're getting pretty low on copper. We should probably make more of that son of a... Okay, we're gonna need 7 plates. Okay. 4 in production. Leather. Okay, I guess we gotta go buy some salt, and I guess while we're at it, some wood. So is she just gonna stay in there for like the rest of her life until I... God, I have so much to do today, and oh god, I hope it doesn't break her quest if I don't solve it today. Hey, what you got here? I could buy bronze copper, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we just keep cooking. Salt would be at the general store, yeah? Oh, I really wanted to talk about this new manga I've been reading. It's really cool and interesting, but I don't want to get interrupted by a million little tasks while I'm trying to talk about my beautiful, beautiful manga. Okay, but I gotta talk about it, because it's fucking insane. So it's called Kowloon Generic Romance. And, like, the balls to put generic in your title, first of all. Especially when you're the most psychotic thing that anyone's ever put out into the world. I mean, no, there's more psychotic. This isn't like Ryuju no Pathos, but... I guess, like... It's hard to talk about without giving away the magic in a lot of ways. By, like, 40 wood. Because, like, it really thrives as a mystery story. Okay, I'll give you a little bit. Stuff that you get in the first 5 to 10 chapters. There's about 70 chapters out right now. So there's this real estate company in Kowloon, walled city in China. There are 2 international employees from the Japan branch working there, and they got a little bit of a romance going on. You know, he's a big, considerate but not thoughtful is how I'd put him. Just a big gorilla of a man who means well but doesn't really think things through. And he's kind of the prize for our main character. 32-year-old office lady, you know, takes care of business, has fun doing it. And they're living a nostalgic life in this Kowloon walled city, you know? Time seems to be kind of frozen in place, you know? People are just living the life there that they've always lived. And finding peace and solace in that. And as these 2 people work together and start to get closer and closer, he starts to pull away. As she realizes that they actually have more of a history than she's aware of. And it goes on and on. All sorts of crazy build-up and payoff off that basic premise. We find out a lot of interesting things about the city of Kowloon itself. It's very much as much of a character as anyone else in the story. And it's been an absolute delight to read up until now. So there's the main romance between the main guy and the main girl, of course. But there's also, like, a really, really good villain romance. I don't know if he's a villain. He's creepy, and, like, he's evil, don't get me wrong. But I don't know if he's, like, an antagonist in the grand scheme of things, in the scope of the story, He seems to mean well enough. He's just kind of a creepy asshole. But he's Gwen's creepy asshole. It's actually, they're like affectionate, but they're toxic. Like, one minute they'll be like cuddling up, being madly in love, and then all of a sudden they'll be threatening to kill each other, and it's just beautiful, honestly. I'm not saying get me in a toxic relationship like that, but I'm saying it's aspirational for somebody out there. Oh, I don't think there's a single bad character in the whole manga. I'm just thinking about all the side characters. There's a, I'm never gonna pronounce a Chinese name right, but there's a Shahaya, who, if you go to a business in the city, she seems to work there. She's like that archetype of character who works 100 odd jobs and is fucking killer at all of them. She's never home. She works like 6 jobs. If you order takeout, she's delivering it. If you go to the porn theater, she's manning it. No, also lots of aspirational characters in this manga, honestly. For somebody. Once again, not for me, but... Oh, I feel like I need to be home to manage the machines, so like I can't really do much of anything today. We needed a pair of these, right? Oh, I needed bronze pipes. Jesus. What was out of fuel? You're out of fuel. I should make sure that they all have fuel, though. My drags. Do I have any scrap? Maybe there's some wood scrap, don't I? There needs to be like a... I mean, look, this should just be a feature in games of this genre. When you walk into your base, it should slurp all your like little materials up into the chests, but... There should at least be like one chest that I can dump into every other. Sometimes this kind of game adds that as like a very late game. So you know what? Maybe it exists already. Keep holding on to the discs. I don't know what in the world I'm gonna do with all the rest of this garbage cluttering my inventory, though. Not mean to click save there, but it's probably a good thing I did. Let's store this. Where do I go to check my... It's been... I don't play a game for a week, and I lose absolutely every single bit of muscle memory associated with it. My god. So the quest said I was gonna need to get this condenser thing. I guess it's just something I put in on its own. I just put that in whole hog as one of the ingredients. Okay. Okay, that's fair. So bronze blade. Yeah. It's the last plates I need. The pipes are going. I guess I'm gonna have to go to that fireside meeting, huh? Boo. I feel like more data disks is always nice. I'm gonna need them to fuse into things. Was I building towards anything particularly? Oh, that's not the tree that I'm upgrading right now anyway, though. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that there was a gate other than money. Really care about any of that yet. I don't know if I'm ever going to bother actually upgrading, like, the living structure of my house. I feel like I'll always want to use that goal for other things, but you never know. Someday I might be filthy rich. Mineral filtrator. Assembly station or work table machines, I feel like, are where I make... let's do the assembly station stuff. Better goods, always. So that'll be like this table, and then the other one was for like these. I think getting high quality finished goods is much more important. Where in the world am I going to get engines? I have it with me, or is it in a thing somewhere? Engine! Okay, I have to go into the breach again. Cool. I think time freezes when I'm in the breach, right? So I'll pop in there, get another engine, come back out for the fireside meeting. Maybe get some of the other resources I need. Hold on, though. I think there's a prerequisite to making the bronze blades, right? I think I needed to make gears? Question mark? Yeah, 2 copper gears. So maybe I should do this, and then the fireside, and then the breach. I don't think there's any way I get all this done today anyway. So maybe I should put my priority into getting those planks. God damn it. That's not gonna get done today either, me don't think. I'm so sorry, Mion. Although, no, it's your fault. You should have given me the materials I gave you so I could have fucking... Hello, big spider. You're huge, aren't you? You get so fat in here. There should be nothing for you to eat. Yeah. I can just do this first. We want everything cooking while we're gone. They never start the meeting without me. They know I'm the most important person in this town. I've only been here a few days, and I'm already essential. Fucking kidding me? Good thing I prepared for this inevitability. It's almost like I had all the information I needed to make this go smoothly. Need 8 of them? Excuse me? Each bronze blade requires 2. Yeah, and I only need 2 bronze blades, right? Unless I have to make multiple hydrogel cores. Figure this out later. It did seem to... Didn't I click 8 and it made... No, never. I think that's all I need. 2 of each of those, and then... bars on each of them. Yeah, we're golden. We're golden. I know what's up. Do you know what's up, Matilda?
Simmer down now. Come on, simmer down. We all know the hydrogel crisis is indeed dire.
We're all about to starve to death.
No, we're not. Calm down, Cooper. Owen came up with a plan, and I think it's as mighty good as any.
Yes, since we cannot get food in town,
Owen?
you all come eat at my restaurant instead. How do we get food for your restaurant, Owen? Don't think about that.
Thank you. Last night, I sat down with Miguel and the minister and did a rough inventory estimation of all the food we have in stock in and around Sandrock. It turns out we actually have enough food, probably, to last for a bit, but it's unevenly distributed.
Shit, who's got it all? Yan?
Get to the point, man. We ain't got all day.
Right. So we'll use my stage for us to do a dance-off, where you need to donate some food to enter. And I have prizes.
You lost me there, partner.
What the what?
I really don't see the reason to dance when we're about to starve to death.
Listen, this is the only peaceful way to redistribute resources, by making you voluntarily give them up. If we just come to your house and take your food, then you're gonna go to war with
I
us.
second that their notion. Without the drama.
What Owen meant was, since there are some of us who are more fortunate than others when it comes to food security, it is our responsibility to make sure society as a whole perseveres through this difficult trial.
Yes.
Owen has volunteered his stage and time to organize a food drive in the form of a dance-off contest. Anyone can enter by donating some food. The church will help distribute the food to the people that need it. We'll show our adversaries what Sandrock generosity is all about. Plus, it'll give our builders enough time to do their business.
Oh, I'll be done tomorrow, I promise.
Made sense.
I could try to track down some of that old world canned food you see in the ruins sometime.
I could do some extra cooking.
Meat. Better not to make people's lives any worse.
Oh, she knows and she still perseveres. Oh, I'm glad she knows. God
My
damn.
gum is just crazy enough to work. All right, minister, you'll have your food drive. We'll be seeing y'all at the dance-off. Be there, or be square. And by square, I mean
I like how I'm just, like, part of the crowd in this scene, you know? I'm not, like, set off. I'm not standing in, like, protagonist position. I'm behind Cooper and Elsie. You know, a little bit ahead of Amira, because I'm a little bit more of a go-getter. But the core of the town is front and center. I like that.
Yes, yes, it's wonderful to have you on board, dear Cooper. Now, what about the rest of y'all? Can I count on the good people of Sandrock to come together and make the first ever Sandrock dance-off and
Hold on,
food
does that mean
drive
I have
a
to bring
resounding
food
success?
too? Oh,
Splendid. I'll be sending out more details via the mail. And with that, I hereby declare this here fireside meeting to be adjourned. Conserve water.
Conserve water as like an inspirational town motto is
Well, take
so funny.
Hello. By the Stairs is having another dire emergency. You're not wrong. Your timing is always so wonderfully. Miguel's furniture has just came in. Miguel, what's he do again? Scowling all the time. Ah! Must be finance. Anyway, he's quite picky with his purchases. Fortunately, I have my ways of providing. Otherwise, he'd be totally out of luck. As always, delivery within 24 hours. That's me.
What's more wild?
See, what I meant by square was not necessarily the four-sided figure we've all come to know and love, so on and so forth, etc., etc.
What's the deal with
The
technology?
fuck are you talking
Am I
about?
right?
Whatever.
Finally. Let me check and see if there are any damages.
Arvia, you couldn't have made that delivery, brother. It was...
And then Peach was
You know
right.
what?
No problem.
If you're gonna pay
Where
me
do I
for it,
sign?
fine.
No need for a signature. Such carefree service. Do you offer any service to help me carry it? No?
Just say no
Fine.
to water.
Forget I said anything.
Okay, this is the first long interaction I've had with you, Miguel, and I don't like it. Sorry we're too lax for you. Hey, boss,
Miguel
I
was
finished your
satisfied with his
delivery.
purchase.
Stealing.
Ha!
That's wiggity, wiggity,
Another
wag.
perfect rating for By the Stairs.
Okay, what were we doing?
Oh,
Into
yeah.
the breach, into
Wait,
the breach.
that makes sense.
Which technology is bad?
Oh, look, they even put like a funny little sign up for it. Making it look downright friendly. I'd be careful, Elsie might charge in there. She can probably handle herself. Jazz might charge in there. Okay, so I get an engine no matter how poorly I do. Oh, that's sick. What am I scored on exactly? Okay, points. I wonder if there's a speed modifier, or if it's just a... Okay. Costs 4 hours of my time. I lose 120 stamina. Hold on, that seems very costly, actually. Wait, am I gonna be able to... Is combat inside here also gonna be eating my stamina? Okay, so I'm timed. I just gotta do as much damage as I can. Gotcha. Loot. Alright, to the next. Think you're hot to trot, huh? Get out of here. For you. Good at time for whatever's in the chest, though. Come on, big money. Hammer piece, hell yeah! Am I supposed to be going somewhere, or is this just a keep fighting situation? Oh, I heard an enemy spawn. Did I? I see. I really don't love beating the shit out of Wally, but... I guess they couldn't make the enemies in this game too scary. It feels fucked up. It's like I broke into my buddy's house and started kicking the shit out of his Rob, you know? That is the little Nintendo robot thing that used to exist, not weird slang for penis. Well, considering me and my content, I can understand why there'd be some confusion there. But it doesn't consume any energy while I'm in here. Okay, so this is basically just a DPS check. So stronger weapons make score easier. Reasonable. I don't think I'm going to be getting an S this time, just looking at my current score. But I think I'll be able to manage a solid A. Again, you know what? We'll aim for the B, and then anything higher will just be a pleasant surprise. Let's not go set expectations. Oh, my timer gets refreshed every time I change layers. Okay, hold on. We might be getting the S. I wonder if the time refreshed or if it got added on to. Ooh, okay. Oh, we're getting the biggest loot we can. Okay, so this place is probably intended to be, like, pretty farmable. Cool, it's a little more... Actually, I don't know how this compares to the... I think in Portia, the hazardous runes available there was a lot more of like a structured dungeon. This is giving a lot more like randomly generated vibes. This is giving a lot more like do this over and over, whereas the one in Portia was kind of like you went through it, you know? There was like a very clear, you did your 30 floors or whatever. This one seems a lot more like instanced. A lot more. Instance isn't the right word. Constructed. Even that's not really what I'm looking for. Kind of the opposite, in fact. Procedural, I guess, would be the word I'm looking for. There's like, in video games, there's like constructed content, right? There's like content that the developers sat down and they were like, this room goes here, this door goes here, you know? It flows better if we aim it this way, so that the player sees this immediately when they enter the room. There's like an intentionality behind the design, whether that's making the play experience better, or whether it's to make it tell a story of the space, be realistic. Whereas then there's games that are kind of just made by RNG, where the developers like create pieces and then ask the computer to arrange them. And the idea is that like it creates more novel content because you never know what the arrangement of rooms is gonna be, but I kind of disagree. I think like structured, well-designed, well-placed content is always going to be inherently better, because like the thought that the designer put into it is going to make sure that the player's experience is in a certain range of intended parameters. We got a ton of points off that guy. Okay, not only am I getting the S rank, but it's going to be downright the easiest scoring the world has ever seen. My god. Big loot. Come on. I guess you have to, like, think about your game's goals, though. The procedural generation does work for Hades because, like, the rooms were never going to be that complicated. It's more about the the spawns. Think about the specific arrangement of the. Ooh. Oh, the metals I get from here can be used to buy equipment. Oh, hell yeah. And sweet, beautiful resources. Okay. What the hell are you? Multi-embryonic correctifier? Oh no, they corrected my embryo. That sounded pretty eugenic. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I like the vibe of that. I don't think it passes the feels check. Oh. You know what though? I guess it's not correcting by replacing, it's correcting by changing. I guess if a little vending machine could cure my child's cystic fibrosis, it's not necessarily a problem. No, it's a good thing, in fact. I mean, there are some genetic conditions that are just too cruel. Like the entire existence of pugs. I'm sorry if you're a pug fan. They're broken dogs, and we gotta, like, breed them out of their current corner. They're not living good lives. Okay, they're cute, and they're silly, and I know we love them. They could be doing a lot better if we didn't pure breed them like fucking assholes. They all have breathing problems. They all have hip problems. It's not a good vibe. Got 15 ruins, so not a ton. Can I go back to that vending machine now then, though? I'm gonna leave to get my rewards. Well, hello. Okay, I'm glad they, like, don't go to my inventory. They seem to go to, like, a special currency pocket, which is good. Which one am I currently wearing? I think the one on the right's the one that I'm currently wearing, right? Yeah. But I would like to see how many of this currency that I have. And I couldn't see it in the shop menu, I don't think. Oh, 27. I have 27 of these currencies. Okay. If I could actually, like, reasonably target this fucking sick umbrella. Oh my god, the Spear of the Iron Fairy actually looks threatening as hell. Ooh. Recover 3% of your max HP after defeating an enemy. You don't say. Causes more damage when facing higher level enemies. Gain 2% lifesteal below 30% HP. Oh my god, that's promising too. Hold on. There's some cool shit in here? Hello? Oh, look how funky that hat is. Double incurrence recovery speed is crazy. Reflects 70% damage. Does it stack if you put them both on? Hold on. Holy shit, okay. We need to save up some damn metals. Nicole, hello! Hello! Good morn! I will get every single... I can't afford any of the things, as much as they all tempt me sorely. Alright, let's get the heck out of this dungeon. Oh gosh, it's almost midnight. Hooray! Oh, it's asking me to go back in again. Nope. Pinka pants. I want the whole funky outfit. but alas, it's well outside my means. I gotta spend a lot of time down in there if I want to get those. And I got so many other things to do. I wonder if Mion's still waiting for me in the train stop. Like, is Builder ever gonna come back? Oh, the marker says she's still there. Wow. I'm on the big screen! Look, I made it to the big screen, you guys! Wow. Avocado toast is the most stereotypical millennial food that you could have picked, though. Like, how could you do this to us? As a class, as a peoples. Niku! Heyo! Well, Niku and Nico at the same time? Like, what am I supposed to do with all this? Niku. I started playing Destiny Rising. It's interesting. But I'm team rank 8. And before I hit rank 20, I need your referral code. You got me so you get the referral bonuses for me leveling up. Okay, now I just gotta build the door. Yeah. I'll go to bed when I get the building done. Assemble! Copper plate. Rubber tube. Bronze pipe. How am I supposed to deliver that to the work site? I'm honestly amazed you don't already own a record player. It would fit your vibe so well. It would just, if I looked in your house and saw a record player, I'd just nod. Nice. I didn't do great on my rolls. I don't want to stream the game because it's a gacha, and I don't really want to, like, support it in that way, even though I'll definitely play it. But I did record, my pulls. I did. Just because I thought it would be the funniest thing in the world if I got the goth girl on the first pull, and then got to laugh at you. But I didn't. Hooray!
That'll do it. On to the next target. The fence surrounding Martel's Oasis. Builder crews, roll
Now,
out.
I'm not gonna get there, and you're gonna give me the resources this time, right? The ones I brought you specifically for this? You're not gonna make me sort it out myself again, yeah? Oh, hold on, it's 2 AM. I'm literally about to pass out. But I can't just leave me on all night out here in the middle of the... Well, luckily, Destiny will keep us together. I did not get her.
Alright, here we are. Now, is it just me, or is this fence just a little lacking in the looking department? No offense. No offense to our friend here. The fence? Get it?
I think it's a
Let's
very
fix the
attractive
wacky-looking
fence. You're
parts
so
and then
rude,
move on.
Neon. Don't worry, fence. I don't think about you like that. Well, have fun waiting out here overnight, Mion. I'll see you in the morning. Her fault for scheduling this horrible builder tour like this. My first character I got the lightning guy. The guy with like the... He's like melee base, he's got a shotgun and a pulse rifle, I think. And he's very like in your face. I'm out of water? No. Oh. Everything's going wrong. Hold on, how much do I have in my inventory? I have some. My machines won't work if I don't keep them moist. If I don't keep them fluid. Okay, 50%. Good. Even the furnaces, which just honestly feels like kind of a waste if I'm cooling my fire down, but I don't know. What do I know about operating desert furnaces? The church. Dear Sandrockers, we've decided at the fireside meeting last night to hold the first ever Sandrock dance-off contest at the Blue Moon outdoor stage in 2 days. Festivities will begin at 1400 hours. We're using this as an opportunity to perform a food drive for the more unfortunate citizens of Sandrock during this food crisis. Anyone who donates food will be able to participate in the dance-off. Burgess will be handling the sign-up, so I don't want to talk to Burgess. Hall monitor ass motherfucker. Oh, and we'll be giving out prizes to the top 3 finishers in the dance-off. Prizes, though. Can I see what the prizes are in advance? What food do I got that I can donate? I guess I could go fishing. Wonder what happens if I just solve the food problem before the food drive. Do they just go like, oh, awkward, I guess it's cancelled, or... Techno calendar. I guess I could give this to the museum. Okay, here's sign up for the dance contest. Here's, I don't know, 5 shriveled up berries I found out in the sands. You said food, didn't say it had to be good. Hey Burgess, what's up, man?
Wanna know the rules of this dance-off? Everyone loves rules.
I get that rules are your special interest, buddy, but sign me up.
To enter the dance-off, you need to donate at least 1 item to the food drive. Registration won't be open forever, and during this time, everyone is encouraged to donate whatever they can into this little basket here next to me. 1 is all that's required to enter the competition, but if you donated even more, I'm sure lots of people would really appreciate it.
Okay, so this is like free friendship points for the whole town if I
Now,
dump.
the dance-off will be here sooner than you think. So, the night before, make sure you get your vitamins, and also plenty of rest. Vitamin D, I assume. D for dance.
Yes, yes, very good, Burgess. You know, I'm glad you're trying new things, taking a stab at being funny. They won't take my berries! They'll take 2 different kinds of egg? Thank you for your generous donation. The dedication of folks like yourself making Sandrock a better place. Each glowing act of kindness, no matter how small, becomes a great light when they come together. We shall overcome. Donate to increase the donation meter. Donate more to get better rewards after the donation campaign ends. D for some other things too. Well, yeah. I will not be giving vitamin D to the townsfolk. Because, I mean, look at me. But I'll be sure to keep the vitamin P flowing. They really tucked the farm way out the way. I really gotta buy a horse. Wait, is my horse rental still active, actually? Am I running around for no reason? I think it was a week, and it started on the 8th, right? So if it is, this is the last day of it. God. There's something so cool about the post-apocalyptic... Look at this. It's just a crashed plane, and we just fucking made a farm out of it, you know? I'm still thinking it's kind of like Zeppelin-y. Because, like, no actual plane would fly with a big bulbous butt like this, but... Take all that helium gas out and fill it all up with oxygen. Get yourself a farm. Is this gonna give me like half the materials I needed? Not half. We're good. Confirm. I guess we can cancel the dance off.
You know, if you weren't able to build this, we would have had to revert back to basic farming. In this heat and condition, most of the crops would have died. And that'd be the end of Sandrock. It was that bleak. But you saved the day. For all of us. Thank you. Let me do some cleaning around here. Then I'll teach you a few things about desert farming like I promised. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Honestly, it was only broken for like 2 days. Did the supply chain even get disrupted, like, at all? I hope these crops can survive 2 damn days without water. It's such a different vibe from the desert. It's so cool to be in here with all this nature after being out there in the... Yeah, this is the game I showed you, like, the big map for. Where they had, like, all the different little city-states, and they were making games for each one of them. Yeah, so, like, most of the stuff in the town... I guess not most of the stuff yet, but... As you play the game, you, like, add and build stuff to the town. Like, this little bus station here, I'm sure eventually I'll get, like, a recipe to build these and place them other places. That's how it worked in the first game, at least. And you actually, like, make additions to the city. It, like, grows and changes as you play. I think it's so cool. Yeehaw, partner! Head back to the station. Now is Mion still waiting for me by the fence? Wait, who was that? It doesn't look quite like Cooper. It was definitely one of his clan, but... Does he have a son I haven't met or something? Just always too busy with the family yak? Ooh, okay. Mion is not there. Do I still have the option to fix it, though? I don't have the option to fix it. Uh-oh. Look, Mion, that's on me. You took my planks and then didn't give them back to me. What was I supposed to do? And then you ambushed me outside my house and didn't give me time to get supplies. So really, it's your impatience that screwed us all. The Acmels, Delivery Master Arvio.
Could you help me deliver once again? I'm almost done with my backlog, so I promise, pinky promise, absolutely give you an audio guarantee that it is the last time.
I think you said that the last 2 times now. I'm starting to think it's never gonna be the end. Well, look, I can only make the planks so fast, okay? She can't invite me out to fix stuff and then expect me to show up with my own materials when I don't even know what we're gonna be fixing.
Thank you.
Give
thank
it to me,
you.
come on.
Next time I'll trouble someone else, for this is the last time to use your precious time. These guys are to be sent to Vivi's clothes shop, tailor-made on Main Street. I guess that Vivi has thought of a brand new style.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain after how quick the last delivery was, but come on, brother. I think you could literally throw it at her shop and make the delivery. Hey, Vivi, your next door neighbor need me to walk fucking 12 feet for him?
These my dice from by the stairs? Then why you here delivering them? I told that boy I can just walk over and get it myself. He wouldn't have any of it. Said he'd come give it to me
Now,
anyway.
why would she want me to go talk to the handsome
But
doctor?
I see he's a tricksy one, that Arvio. Getting you to do it for him.
Thank you.
Do this old gal a favor. Tell him not to get others to do his lackey work.
Damn, speak truth to power, Vivi. Okay, once I finish giving Arvio the business, I'll go talk to Dr. Fang. Or rather, I'll talk to X while Dr. Fang stands around being handsome in the background.
Making you deliver stuff all alone is certainly laborious work. Even if you're tired of hearing it, I want to express my deep, sincere thanks. Oh, can you guess what I've got you as a reward? I already think of you a real-life superhero, so I prepared an equally exceptional reward. Please accept. An exclusive discount at By the Stairs, valid for 7 days starting right now. Amazing, isn't it?
I appreciate the discount, brother, but could you give it to me when I have some more money?
Wow, we really are like two peas in a pod. Just remember, only the next 7 days. So come and buy.
I feel like this is your scam to get more sales, but unironically I should stock up on salt. You're gonna need all that. There's some sugar too. Not quite as much. I'll grab 10 sugar. And 10 flour. I wasn't gonna spend all this money, but I can't just not use the discount. No, that's how they get you. Fuck, that's how they scam you. Okay, stop looking at his wares, Alex. The temptation. We'll go make a house call at the doctor's, which is the opposite of how it works, but what are we doing today, like, D&D wise? Has anyone confirmed anything with Ash or DJ? Do we got plans at 11? Alright, good doctor. Give me the news. My friend's got a bad case of lusting after you. This is Fang. He doesn't say much. But luckily, X over here does the talking for him. Oh, do you want a worm? Never even thought about that. Here you go, buddy.
X, say thank you.
Thank you.
Aw, that's cute. When he said thank you, he even said the say thank you. As if it was a tot. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Finish up our Prowlers and Paragons characters. Otherwise, though, seems like a 7 days day, huh? As you, like, go through, and, like, I guess you can't do it with the bird, but as you make friends with people, you get options to do stuff other than talk with them. You, like, unlock little games you can play with them, you can duel them. Let's see if he has got any. No, just acupuncture. I'm too early in the game to really have options, but in my Porsche save, like, I can play rock, paper, scissors, I can play cards, I can play chess. So I'm assuming I'll get all those options in this one, too. Alright, what are we going to do with the rest of today? Ooh, we'll spend a skill point. Combat skill point, you don't say. Yoinka? 1, 2, 3, 4! Ooh! Oh, that last hit looking fancy. Alright, let's go digging. Listen, I got other people I want to be hanging out with, okay? There's all sorts of great people to meet. Look at all these friends I could be making. Unfortunately, though, the mines, they call for me. Got no time for friendship when there's business that needs doing. Actually, how full is my inventory? Pretty full. Let's go dump some stuff before we try it. Oh, the game also keeps a photo gallery of, like, all the cutscenes and story events that you go through. So you can go through and, like, check all the little No, but one of them has a cute cat. The cat's name's Captain. He's the leader of the Civil Corps. They all have pretty on-the-nose names over at the Civil Corps. They're led by Justice. I mean, they're led by Captain, but, you know, Justice is the figurehead. I'll put this... Or I can actually probably just sell this one, now that I think about it. Put all the food up here. Ooh, new shirt. Way better than the one I'm wearing, but is it cuter than the one I'm wearing? Not horrible. I gotta keep this one. Put this in here. Paper in here. Put all these machined parts in here. You're not wrong. I'm not loving my pants situation. I could go with the brown. But I don't know how to, like, transmog into not wearing, you know? Since it's the no-clothes state, I don't know how to get back into perhaps pink pants. Yeah, I'll just spend my next 10 in-game days in the breach grinding out for pink pants. Seems reasonable. I'll far behind all my farm chores if I do that, Nicole. It's not happening. The pink pants are a distant goal. These were really... Okay, hold on. It frustrates me, because my cutest outfit is by far the default. Look at Cactus shirt in all of its glory. Cactus shirt was a vibe. I miss it every day. But I gotta be statted for combat. I love how all the accessories actually appear on your character. They didn't have to do that, but they went the extra step. Now I get this cute little hip charm dangling. That's enough inventory space to get into the underground, the deeps. Cactus shirt. I'm glad you also appreciate Cactus shirt. Aww. Yeah, I'll pay for it. When you want your outfit to scream, I'm cute, but also sturdy, you know? So you can really throw me up. What's that? Sorry? So here we are in the ruins of an old shopping mall, harvesting for resources and relics. Of course, with a rental jetpack. Don't know why we can't keep one of these at all times. I guess they're pretty expensive. I got this little scanner that shows me where, like, all the buried stuff is, so I can, like, look around and see if there's anything worth grabbing or not. Ah, Scrooge McMole! Get over here. I ain't letting you get away with me, money. Though he's not really given Scrooge McDuck. He looks like more of the Beagle Boys. Is that what they were called? My god. Fucking ancient knowledge trapped in my brain. can't remember the word for two things being the same on both sides, but can remember the fucking Beagle Boys. Symmetrical, Jesus Christ. I'm getting faster every time I need to pull that word out, though. Oh, oh, actual treasure, actual treasure! Beast Head Jade Chalice. Whee! Getting deep. Okay, I've got 275 stam left, so about 100 swings. Beyond there. God, I just want the stones, man. Just let me get the stone. Here. Oh, it points out the bonus separately. That's nice. Like, hey bro, remember that skill you got? I'm triggering. Triggering in the sense that I'm activating, not in the sense that I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. Although I like that too. Low-key. Low-key, high-key, problematic. You were supposed to be a door. What the hell is going on here? Oh, do I have to, like, get into this thing? What the hell am I looking at? The mother load. Our comfort streamer being triggering. If I'm anyone's comfort streamer, I'd be concerned. Then again, I was gonna say, I don't think anyone would ever describe my vibe as comfortable. But I guess a lot of strangers have been deciding that my vibe is comfortable lately. I don't know why I'm always the first person someone sits next to on the bus, but I'm starting to get fucking over it. How do I look more threatening to women? I need to know. How do I make people see me and go, oh, no. Through the door. The other morning, it was like a fuck. Oh my god, you're so right. Just stare daggers as they get on the bus. I kind of feel like I low-key already kind of. Every time a new person gets on the bus, I'm like, hmm? It didn't happen this week, but last Saturday I got on the bus, and it was like me and 3 other people on the bus, so there were like 50 empty seats. It's just like me, another guy, and a girl. At the very next stop, this like super tall, like 7-foot tall woman gets on the bus, looks around, sees all the empty seats, sees the other seats next to the other people, and she just walks over and sits right next to me. Like a dozen empty seats. Just nope, boom. I'm here today. And like, if she was like a friendly person who wanted to have a conversation, sure, I'd be like, yeah, I get that. But then she just She sat next to me and then sat in stock silence, staring at her phone the whole time. So, like, why didn't you do the introverts thing and get your own empty seat? Or do the extrovert thing and have a conversation? Why do the absolute worst of both worlds? Why? It's my fault for getting on the bus at 7:15 in the morning, you know? It's before, like, the actual work crowd's going out, so it's only the other weirdos on the bus, I guess, but... I think looking too friendly is got... No, I'm not saying hi to a stranger on the bus, absolutely not. You met me? Oh, no. Do I have any food with me? Okay, health food, not stamina food. Health. Okay, stamina food. Yes, it is. Excuse me while I pound a mountain of jerky. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's through this door. No, dig. Oh. 29 salt. Just go. A little salty. I think looking too open and friendly also has been a problem Like when we were in Disney and they fucking picked me out, they fucking sniped me across to try and force me into their survey. To try and... I guess my vibe is just like, come over and talk to me, and it's like the opposite of how I actually feel. Except here, though, on stream. I love when viewers come and talk to me, because this is my safe space. This is where I feel safe being completely unhinged. I don't like talking in public, like, at all. Like, I mean, low-key, if you're, like, trying to have a conversation with me, like, when we're out at a restaurant, I'm a little uncomfortable. Ugh. Mostly because I just want to say some crazy shit, and, you know... The middle of an Arby's isn't the best place to say crazy shit. You're ready for it. I was not, even remotely. Is this the last floor, by the way? What happens when we go through this doorway? Oh, it just leaves. Interesting. Internet strangers better than IRL strangers. Well, I think that's part of what it is and why I'm so comfortable on YouTube, is that, like, anyone who clicks this video is for sure gonna have, like, at least a few shared interests with me. Like, they're gonna like video games, they're gonna be kind of a nerd. Just learn a sentence in German and angrily shout it anytime someone gets close to you. Just anytime someone gets in 5 feet of me. 9! 9! Damn, whoa. Oh, another feature of this game is it shames you for staying up late. Look. Look at my character's eyes. See how she's starting to develop bags under her eyes? If I go to bed after midnight, they get deeper and deeper every day. Fucking insane detail to include. You're so right. You're just walking around in German saying, like, I love my wife and daughter. And people are like, whoa, does he want to kill us? Like, what did we do to him? I guess I got no building projects on the go, so I don't need to start any of the furnaces. We take a little nappy nap. We say hello to moon number 6. Now that the moisture room's removed, the price of food items has gone back to normal. Oh, and that means I can buy food items to donate. Yeah. I'll sleep earlier. Oh god, that's looking real bad already. Come on, 2 days staying up late doesn't do that. Especially, listen, I'll go on like 3 hours of sleep a night and look way better than that. Ooh, a workshop upgrade. Dear Valence, congratulations on building your workshop up to a 2-star rating. Now you can get 2 commissions at a time. More commissions, more money. Maybe you're not such a newbie anymore, but you've still got a long way to go. Huh? What are you still reading for? I told you get higher-level commissions to higher ranks. Some reasons later, come to the Commerce Guild in the double. Go, go, go. Hello, Miner. Ich wünsche Ihnen wunderschönen Tag. Bonnen. Oh my god, are you threatening? Oh my god! Banned from the platform for threatening language. What the hell? Dear Valence. Oh, Nia stopped by. She's getting along well, studying under Dr. Lowe, I think his name is. You have to ask her yourself for more details. Been doing something with that tree you used to play on. It's looking better. Maybe we can get you a picture. With your dad and his bonsai trees, and your friend with her own gardening skills, I'm starting to feel a bit left out. Maybe I'll grow some peas. Those really crisp ones that snap when you open them. What are those called? I'll have to ask one of the experts. No updates on the quilt situation either. Last I checked, they were in Atara. Hopefully that means they're on their way. Love you lots. Ma. People are into planting here too. I'm digging it. It's kind of a big thing around here. Life or death, even. They take it really seriously. I hate farming. I just want to build. I feel like I'm wasting time that could be spending on commissions. I didn't move to Sandrock to be a farmer. They're called snap peas, Ma. You can try and grow them, but they're not that easy. I'll go with the great pun response. Just wanted to let you know, commissions are a two-way street. That's right, you can commission us over at the Civil Corps to do a bit of rune diving for you from time to time. Pick us the stuff that you need while you're doing our patrols, then mail it to you. The moisture farm's now fully operational again. I'm ready to show you what I know about desert planting. Before we do anything though, we need a planting kit. Here's a recipe for a desert planting toolbox that you can make at your work table. When you got that, come to me at the moisture farm and we'll talk. Yo, sick! New recipes! What do I need to make it? Basic planting kit. Oh, yo, we got it all. We can make 2, in fact. What the hell? Why not? We're gonna find out it's a non-consumable, and that was just a huge waste of rubber hoses. Might be a good reason why not. Right, I haven't done any commissions in the last 2 in-game days. What happened to my plan to rush to the top of the rankings? Am I at least above... Oh my god, I'm 3rd place already? Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Still at rank 1, Mion? Wow. You know, maybe if you were the kind of person who, like, thought to bring materials, Oh my god, 4 grand? Takes 9 days to finish. So I'd have to go get more engines, and I have to make more blades. Let's take this job from Heidi for some bricks. And let's take this Hydra. We'd be insane not to take this. 5 grand? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're taking that one. Alright, let's go see that Heidi-ho. And... Wait, why are you in Taylor? Are you visiting here? Am I allowed in her bedroom? Hello, good morning. Here's your bricks. I knew I could count on you. You and Mion are the real deal. So why did I have to bring that slacker into the conversation? You know I'm already number 3 on the rankings. I'm already at tier 2 workshop, and then Neon, she's still at tier 1, can you believe it? Alright, alright, I see you're busy. Okay, I'll head my way, I'll head my way. Oh my god, do I ever, though. The water fees that I'm paying to keep my machines running? In fact, I should make dew collectors. What's it take to make dew? Ooh. My man.
Hey, the hydrogel is working great. Like I said, in a way, I guess you could say you saved the town.
It's a reasonable question, okay? Sometimes this kind of game, like Stardew Valley, you know, you can only go into their bedroom when you're already friends. You can't just, a stranger walking in off the street can't just charge into the...
Things are growing again. And with the Civil Corps on increased alert, I don't think we have too much to worry about from our scaly pals. Now might be the time to make good on my promise to Matilda and teach you about desert planting.
Listen, it's always good to ask for permission before you go into a lady's bed. That's all I'm saying.
First off, it ain't easy. Before you can plant anything, you gotta understand a little concept we around here call the straw grid. I won't bore you with the details, but basically the soil around here ain't good enough to plant much of anything. That is, unless you make a square out of straw around your seeds, protect them from the wind. Put a bunch of squares together and, well, that's why we call it the straw grid. Here, let me show you how to make a little straw fence in sandy soil.
Okay, it's just a matter of protecting it from the wind so it has time to take root. I mean, I can make it with just plant fibers?
Plant a seed in the middle, water it daily, maybe add some fertilizer, and then wait. Once your crop is fully grown, you can harvest it. Oh, if you plant often in the same place, your soil will retain some nutrients and slowly upgrade over time.
Okay, cool.
That's about it. If you have any other questions, I've actually written a guide on the subject. Flip through it if you get time.
Okay, so you want to commit a large amount of land to farming early so that it, like, tiers up as you...
Here's some other stuff to get you started, too.
Interesting.
Just, do all those things, I said, and everything should go great. For starters, why don't you try growing some sand rice? We'll see how it goes.
Tell me if I just saw you launch Town to Cities demo. Tell me if it's any good. I've been looking at that game for a while. I love the voxel art style and, like, the little supply line stuff that you gotta consider while building your town. It looks really cute and really fun. Okay, so he bought... Ooh. Rose Willow. Land used 1 by 1. Takes 4 days to grow. So you got any tree seeds? Oh, it costs discs. That's crazy. Coffee tea tree. Until the 23rd? Okay. Nice. I definitely want cactus seeds, no questions asked. I guess I'll buy the coffee tea tree, why not? Produces tomatoes and potatoes. I mean, look, it's all with discs. How can I not? Rose Willow sounds like a tree, but it's looking pretty bush-coated there. I'm gonna leave that as it is. How would a plant that grows both a tomato and a potato... Because the potato's underground and the tomato's up in the air. So I guess I'm just doing double duty. Just fruiting on all bodies. Yo, can I actually, like, go out to that part of the... Oh, no, there's, like, a big canyon here. Oh, damn. How deep would the sand have to go to fucking build up on the back of skyscrapers like this? What in the world's keeping it all from just flowing into the abyss? Never looked at this edge of the map very closely. I didn't realize it all just gave out to... God, I hope I get to build like a big elevator to go down there. Maybe something that comes off the wing of the plane. Oh god. Alright. So if I'm gonna grow these crops, I need to establish like a little wider territory around. Yeah, that guy does not look like... Who is that? It's definitely not Cooper. Yeah, I've never met that man before in my life. There are still people... I guess I knew that there were people in the town that I didn't meet yet, but... I figured there'd be people that come and join later, like those extra twins did, and... Twins isn't the right word. Like the extra octuplets did in Portia. Yo, absolutely stunning. Alright, it's getting close to 11. I know we don't really have set plans for today, but I should probably still make myself available for the crew. So this will be my last in-game day. Ooh, we have everything we need to make the camera. We can make the camera. We can make the camera. Oh shit! I didn't realize it was this close. Might play Shadows at it again. You know that challenge with the immortal snail following you? They added that as a game mode. Yeah. Oh wait. So it's just this creeping inevitability chasing you in all your missions. Just this. I only need one. How do I move half of them? Get in my inventory. Alright, to the museum. Wait. Oops, this was to harvest crops in Zeke's house? My bad. I realized, okay, museum, and then we go back to... Really need to prioritize getting a horse. Save me so much time doing these little runarounds. I hope you know that I'm putting way more work into the museum than you ever have. Although this camera is just for me. For sure, for sure. God, I hope it actually unlocks like a photo mode when I craft this. Good. Hell yeah! Yo! Yo, this is actually a pretty sick camera mode. Hold on. Oh, that's a nice toggle. Look at camera. I've never actually seen that in a photo mode before, but that's so cool. It gives a lot of posing opportunities, actually. Interesting angles. Woohoo. Donate. Sorry, what the hell is that supposed to be? I saw that all the pieces just look like slots of fence, but I thought it was gonna build into something, not just be a... Art museum model. A model of a building adorned with interwoven red and black beams. Gazing upon its completed form makes you want a hot pot for... I'm gonna assume this is like a Chinese cultural reference that I, a filthy Canadian, could never hope to understand. She can sleep when we're the #1 workshop in the city, okay? We gotta fix the town, and develop the museum, and develop our social relationships. Sleep is the last thing in our priority list. Really glad you handled the hydrogen situation. I'm starting to doubt my decision to come to Sandrock. Ooh, yeah. Let's play Critters. There are 4 rounds in a game. In a round, each player plays 1 card. Whoever wins the round gets 1 point. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. Elephant beats wolf and cat. Wolf beats cat. Cat beats mouse. Mouse beats elephant. Okay, so elephant's OP, because it takes 2 things out. And then everything else is just fine. I guess cat's the weakest, because... So elephant's the strongest, cat's the weakest, and then wolf and mouse are tech pieces. Every player has their own strategy. Pay attention to your opponent's playstyle to find winning moves. You draw a new card each round. Let's see who's got the better critters. Okay, so she played out a card blind. I'm gonna open with my cat. It's the worst piece, so I don't want it to be like a game-defining play later. Yo-ho-ho! Okay. So she used her mouse, so she either has a cat, a fox, or an elephant at play. I could beat the cat or the fox with the elephant, so let's bust the elephant out now that the mouse is... Okay, tie. So this is either a fox or a cat. So the safest thing for me to do is to play... fox. Oh, I see, because we draw new cards every round, so I can't actually determine based on what she's played. This is just random, then. Okay. +5 friendship for playing the worst card game in the world. Not gonna lie, if one of y'all tried to pull that into me, it would hurt our friendship rather than... Yo, part of the funky set. We can get pink everything. we go back to Zeke's. We can just hop right off this wall for that. And then we're going to have to pay the $15 to get home again. What do I have in the way of items to give as gifts to people? I want to start developing my relationships with Heidi and Mion, for sure. Huh? I just got an achievement for getting $10,000. Okay, it's cumulative. That makes more sense. I was like, ain't no way I just made 10 grand. But I've made 10 grand since the moment I started playing. Okay. Let's run back to our home. We'll get the ingredients we need for the hydrogels cooking. And then we'll grab some stuff that looks like it might make good gifts. And go on a little friendship tour of the town. See if we can figure out if what Heidi's into, what Mion's into. I think Elsie liked Bug, right? Elsie. Yeah, she loved Shiny Scorpion. We'll probably find some other cool bugs. Give her a worm. Every girl wants to receive a worm. #1 most requested gift. That's why they always ask that question, would you still love me if I was a worm? They're trying to, like, subconsciously make you think of worms, so that next time you're in a gift-giving mood, it's the first thing you think about. And honestly, like, you should have thought about it on your own. A worm, it's so simple, it's so perfect. See, it symbolizes renewth. You know, the replenishment of the soil, the replenishment of your relationship. Was it copper or bronze plates that I needed? Ten copper bars, 5 basic leather, 2 engines, 2 bronze blades, 4 copper pipes. It was the door that needed the plates? It was the door that needed the plates. So we need to make 2 of these. So honestly, leather's actually probably going to be the hardest part, huh? In that case, then let's go murder some yaks. I'm sorry, hunt, poach. Murder implies a moral failing, but we have every right. We have dominion over these creatures. Ain't that right, Yakmal? Oh my god, okay. Ah. I want to be careful with how I talk about this, because I never know who's watching and who's I might hurt. But saying Yakmel like that made me think of some new knowledge that I acquired. So I'm someone who like cares a lot about writing and stories, right? And that means I need to like understand the source of things. So I spend a lot of time like researching religions, right? Because like Christianity and Buddhism, they're just everywhere in media. Like, to be media literate, you kind of have to understand the Wheel of Samsara, you have to understand the story. So I like digging in to like religions and how they form the background of storytelling. So I encountered a religion the other day in a story that I wasn't familiar with, and did a little bit of a research dive into it the other day. And boy, that was some weird shit. I don't know if I want to like name the religion specifically, but also like I can't really talk about the content of it without, you know, busting out into what it was. I guess I can talk in generalities. So there's a religion out there founded in the United States of America. That believes white people were created by a mad scientist to destroy the world. And like, I get it. You know, we've done some damage. I just never encountered a religion that includes mad scientists as part of their Genesis story. I think that's really fucking funny. Like, do you open the Bible of their, and then like at chapter 6, there's like a guy in a lab coat hanging out with the, you know... we got Adam and Eve hanging out with fucking leaves on their bits, and this guy in a full lab coat just... It just gave me a very powerful mental image that I haven't been able to shake. What are we all doing hanging out here at the bar? This doesn't look like a... Okay, you two make sense. You're siblings, you're friends. Anyone can get along with Zeke. What the fuck are you doing here, Jan? You have friends in this town. Everyone hates you.
So, how's it going with the hydrogel?
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna overlook this one, since it's an emergency. But normally, commissions such as this should go through the Commerce Guild, and me specifically. We'd like to be orderly out here in the desert, right?
I'm sorry you didn't get your cut while I was saving the town from starvation. My bad, bro. Can you fucking believe this guy, Grace? Here, have a ceramic plate. I hear you break a lot of them.
Thanks.
At least you tried. Well, whatever. Hey, Ernest. Sorry about those lies I told you.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks for fixing the farm. This is the first time in my life I've had an easy instant access to fresh food and vegetables. Honestly, I'm rather parched. No problem, bro. Katori, let's spar. I want to see what you can do. You look like a girl who knows how to handle herself. I get to pick... Okay, let's try a different weapon. Let's try a greatsword this time. 2, 1... Yeah! Oh my god. Just smashed through her stagger bar like it was nothing. Girl, are you gonna try? Okay, she's putting some into it. Whoa, she paid me? Damn, okay. Well, hold on, I should be beating up more townsfolk then. Do you want to spar? I do gotta be careful. Sometimes they're higher levels than others. I'm sorry, is that a serving plate? Brother. You gonna try anything, bro, or just... Oh, damn. You know what? You actually might be more of a fight than Katori was. Oh, you're not actually blocking. Okay, I see. Well, I thought I was gonna get to have some, like... I don't know, like a release? What's the word for that? When you get closure and it makes you feel good? I guess. Could've got... I thought I was gonna feel closure when I beat you up, but that was honestly just kind of sad. What have they got in the to-go here? Oh my god, I could have bought salt here this whole time. This is so much closer to home. But I don't get that discount. I don't get that discount, though. Okay, I will buy the Game Boy. Oh, I kind of thought I'd be able to play it, not gonna lie. I see. Maybe I can give it as a gift to, Jazz. Heidi!
Howdy.
Hey Valence, you should have consulted me on structural integrity of Zeke's moisture machine before making repairs. You know, just in case. But, good job anyway. Do I have anything that you would like? How do you feel about benches?
Thanks. That's really nice.
I reckon this works as a showpiece. I don't know if I'd give this to a customer, though. Maybe a sample. It was a gift, so you put it in your home, maybe? Okay. I swear, I think everyone in this town is a little bit on the spectrum. They're all obsessed with their rules or their jobs. Okay. We got everything that we need for that cooking up. We're gonna have to get more leather at some point. Whoa, who are you?
Howdy! Uh-huh.
All I wanted was to use a rest, but Dan woke me up every day to cheat up at the moisture farm. Pretty fixed up then, alright? The hard days are over, now comes the rain. That's the thankful afterlife. I swear they have...
Catch you later!
Huh. He must be one of the out-of-towners. So I feel like if I had a lot of interactions with him, I'd recognize. He's got a very definitive look. Don't really want to fight the cocks. Is that really all that's over here is the rocket roosters? I was really hoping for more yaks. No, you don't gotta cock-a-doodle do anything, okay? I'm just passing by. We don't gotta be enemies, you and I. I actually love cocks. So, like, really, what would we fight over? Hey, Mion! I am so sorry about that quest the other night. I've been farming with Zeke a lot recently. I'm exhausted, covered in manure, and smell absolutely repulsive. I love it.
Catch you later.
Hey, a girl who knows what she's all about, you know? We don't judge them. We're happy they embrace the ick. The fact that they're willing to tell us about it means we can stay far, far away. Oh my god, it's been out of fuel for how long? Ugh. We're gonna need to get some more dregs tomorrow, and some more scraps, and a little bit more of everything. Probably shouldn't have taken this job, if I'm being honest. Oh well. We're gonna have time for regrets the next time we play this game, eh? It's 10 after 11. I should go see what the gamers are doing. So I'm gonna call this little bit of gaming right here. Thanks to both the knees for coming out and chatting with me today, and any lurkers and VOD watchers as well. I appreciate every moment of time people are willing to give me over on this silly little channel. Let me just scroll up real quick and copy Niku's Destiny Rising friend code. Or, you know, recruitment code. And alright. I don't know when I'll be back, but I promise it'll be soon-ish. TM. You never know with me, and hell, I don't know either. I have no executive function whatsoever. I could do a 12-hour stream tomorrow or disappear for 14 months, you never know. That's why every time I go, I say sorry and thank you and goodbye.